well, here I stand in front of this purple chest, back at Raids 1, like where I said I'd be, and long overdue getting myself a Dexterous Prayer Scroll. So, obviously I already have Rigor. I'm still going to split up my team for this, but I was saying I don't really have a whole lot of Prayer Scrolls sitting in my bank, so it doesn't really surprise me that I would get another one here. So I guess that's how we're starting this video off. 563 KC, getting my first Raids 1 drop in quite a while. Dex Prayer Scroll. I'm pained because, as you guys saw in the last video and then the one before, that, you know, the scythe split that I got a couple weeks ago for money for my main is pretty much all gone after splitting out 2 rapiers, a defender, and now a dupe dex. I still don't have any plans on dropping over stuff to my main, but this is 77 mil right now, dude. Why? It's so expensive. So yeah, in case you guys don't know, yeah, that's my third dex in the account, because I count the one that I've used. So I've now had 7 prayer scrolls in total, which I feel like is pretty fair considering my KC. I finished off that Fossil Island Wyvern task that I had at the end of the last video, and got Calphites again. So I think what I'm going to do is, this isn't going to be a task that gets done very quickly, especially since I'm grinding Raids 1 now, but I guess whenever I don't have a team for Raids 1, and I don't have a team for Raids 2, and I'm streaming, then I guess I'll do Calphite Queen. Something to do, I guess. I'm guessing it's going to be Defender Dupe. I'm predicting. Yeah, see? There you go. Defender Dupe. First Defender Dupe on the account. It took me, what, 146 to get my first one. They get the next one fucking... 142. Get the next one, what, 7 kills later? Alright, I'll get on my main to split. Alright, another Master Clue for this week. I actually have another elite in my bank that I got from Raid, so we can do another one after this. Let's see what we get. Nothing special, not really surprising. Next one's going to be 50 though, so hopefully we can complete the next one. Alright, managed to get that one done as well, and Master Clue number 50 coming in for, that is a weird-ass looking clue. Boots of Darkness and Samurai Boots right above each other. That's strange. Also, such few amounts of herbs and rune ore. I don't know, that entire clue looks really weird. I'm pretty sure I have both of these things already. Yeah. They already went somewhere in here. Yeah, I have both of those already, so not surprising. They're both extremely common uniques, but that was weird. Stick to my guns here and say, you fucks need to start getting some loot. I'm running out of money on my main over here, alright?
I could say you're not really splitting much here.
Okay, that's a good thing. Is it shit? Oh, yes, it's shit, thank fuck! I'm so glad it's shit!
Good thing it wasn't mine.
Dude, I'm so glad it's shit. I don't want to split anything out of my main unless it's for fucking uniques anymore, man. I'm running low on funds, dude. So, 159 KC here. Since I've been 70 KC, no one else on my team has had a drop. They're all pretty much over 100 dry now. I just want a unique. It's probably going to be not unique, but I guess we'll see. It is a unique! I'll take it! I'm actually happy about that. It's a unique, man. So I just want to take a second to point out, some people in the last video were saying that I sounded like depressed in every clip even when I was getting something. I apologize for that. It's just the time we usually do these runs is pretty late, so sometimes it's hard to be like hype and energetic around those late times, but I am actually happy. I know most people wouldn't be happy over just a Star Face card, but you know what? That's 2 out of 3 for me, and that's really cool. And you know what? Maybe I'll end up getting the full set before I do Inferno, and although that can be kind of frowned upon by some of the more elite Inferno doers, screw it, man. For my first time, I have no shame in just completing a run. I don't care if I'm using Justice Shard or not. Alright, so this level is long overdue. I keep forgetting to do my farm runs, and I apologize for that. But there we go, 96 farming coming in. I don't think anything really happens until 99 when I can plant unlimited spirit trees. I do have probably at least 98 banked, maybe even 99 banked. I just keep forgetting to go on my farm runs. So I think I'm just going to try and make sure that I get on top of this a little bit more so I can polish off 99, not have to worry about it anymore. Just kind of one of my side skills, I guess, that I'm working on. Hey, been a little while since I've had something important enough to update you guys on at Corp. I'm pretty sure that, well, there's Onyx Bolts, first of all. Pretty sure that my next kill actually does mark. I might have mentioned in the last video that it was officially at 550, but I'm pretty sure it's 585 is the drop rate of any sigil, so I will officially be, quote, dry on any sigil after this next kill, unless I get one on this next kill, which would be fantastic. But Onyx Bolt's coming in. I have like 4,000 or 3,000 of them now. I really need to get around to actually training agility, but that'll probably happen after the first sigil. So I was just picking up some volcanic ash since I said I wanted to get back into farming, and that kind of includes herb runs too. I already got an Elite Clue Geode. I don't think I've ever had one from here, and I just got one within like 30 Volcanic Ash. It's pretty crazy. Basically free master, because I have another totem in my bank, so I guess I'll do that later today. I got the reward from that Master Clue scroll here. I found a Dragon and Magpie Impling, so I got 7 Snapdragon Seeds while doing this Master Clue. So let's see what we get. And it is surprisingly nothing crazy. Meh, average, I guess. Pest Control Teleport's kind of shit, but average Master. Alright, Elite Clue Casket, and it is pretty much what you'd expect from an Elite Clue. I hate when I do this, but I had a clip for this, and I just didn't like the way I commentated it, so 600 KC at Corp is now done. Surprisingly, I'm really not all that pessimistic about this grind so far, or hating it. I mean, it's not exactly my favorite grind in the world, it's just incredibly slow, like 4 kills-ish an hour, to those of you who don't know the Iron Man rates for killing Corp. But I mean, it's pretty AFK, so it doesn't bother me too much. Hopefully I will be able to get a sigil soon, as I've said a million times. But as long as I get one before, like, 800 KC, I guess I'll still be happy. After that, I'm going to get a little annoyed. Well, KC601 treated me to a Spirit Shield, so that's nice at least. Alright, still doing a lot of TOB, and here we are at 170 KC. Officially marking 100 KC since my first drop. That's pretty meh chest, honestly. Yeah, no one of my teams had a drop still. Getting fucking crazy, man. They're all like 3 times the estimated drop rate. It's pretty nuts. So this is probably a good time as any to tell you guys. I've obviously been doing a lot of raids too, and a little bit of Chambers of Zarek, and just overall I have been using quite a few supplies, like things like Restores, Brews, Zolra Scales, and all that stuff. So what I'm going to be doing for probably a little bit here is just replenishing all that stuff. I'm planting all my seeds right now. I'm going to make all my Torstals, not into unfinished potions this time. I'm going to make all my Torstals into super combats. I'm going to make all of my restores again, because I'm at under 100 restores actually. Luckily for me though, Theater of Blood does actually provide you a decent amount of Snapdragons, like it actually gives you a positive return on Snapdragons. I am going to go ahead and actually open all the bird's nests that I have gathered from my birdhouse runs and all that stuff. So, gonna start gathering a bunch of secondaries and maybe do Zolra a little bit instead of Corp for a couple days, not really sure. Alright, I got my 500 more Volcanic Ash. I have 500 already in the bank, so that should cover all of the super composts that I've gotten. To people wondering where I get mine to make them into Ultra Compost, I actually get them from Wildy bosses, since I still kill a lot of Wildy bosses. So I think I have like 500 or so in the bank, give or take. So this should be good for a while. Then I gotta get secondaries and start making potions. So I know I don't usually update you guys on the supplies I actually have, and I might have already mentioned it. But I'm going to start working on 99 Herblore pretty soon, just to get it out of the way, because, I don't know, it's cool to be able to knock out a 99. I have a lot of stuff right now. This is kind of nice. I still have to clean off a lot of these herbs and start planting a lot of these seeds. The Ultra Compost I have should be able to cover all of this, which is really, really good. And also, don't worry, I'm not going to be making the same mistake I made before, and also these go in order of increasing level, so, yeah. I'm not going to make the same mistake that I made before and fuck up with my Torstals. I have been making my Torstals as I get them into super combats. I will have to make some more anti-venom pluses eventually, but I'm not worried about that because Zolra and Vork, the 2 places where I actually use these, both do drop the occasional Torstal seed, so that shouldn't be a problem. I don't know necessarily if I have 99 banked, but I'm already like halfway through 96 to 97, and probably just in the potions I'm going to be making right now, I should have 97. I already have a lot of secondaries gathered as well, and a lot of potions down here, like 1100 Eared potions, 1200 Avanto potions, that are just already here and ready to go. I'm not sure yet if I'm going to go out of my way to get secondaries, or if I'm going to continue working on that aspect passively. The things I will go out of my way for is obviously for potions I'll actually use, like for Toadflax and Snapdragon potions, because obviously super restores and brews. So I'm not really sure otherwise though, because a lot of this other stuff is just generated passively, and will get me a really good amount of XP. And I did say that I wanted to start working on 2200 total soon. Literally my first kill here, I get an Elite Clue. So, cool. Good welcome back. A 3-man purple. Oh, he took my legs, bro! He took my legs, decent! Oh, still, three-man split? Tree-man split. I'm probably going to go back and commentate over the last clip anyway, because I didn't like it. So, as you guys saw, we finally did break the streak of other people in my team not getting drops. That one was actually in a trio with Kurt, who isn't in our regular group, and decent. So unfortunately, the legs are the worst, apparently the worst drop. They're actually less than the helmet now, which is a bit strange, but I guess it makes sense. They're like the least useful thing. But it is very nice finally seeing him break his streak. That was 150-ish drive for him. I think it was actually 150 exactly. Now at 180 KC here. I'm actually just really enjoying Theater of Blood. To people who are probably going to ask in the comments, why are you doing this so much? I'm just having a good time with it. And you know what? I'm going to stick with it. And obviously mixing in Chambers of Zarek and other content as well. But I'm just going to stick with it because I'm having fun here. Well, another week, another Tent Whip. 161 attacks left. I could probably finagle another raid out of that, but better safe than sorry. And there we go. The nicest thing about this rapier, dude, is it has saved me so many charges. At 182 KC now, I probably would have gone through several extra whips if I didn't have it. So, big win on that sense. Alright, so I couldn't do that last elite, so I put that in Watson, but I got this one done. Another one from Zora. Let's see what we get. Ooh. Bronze Dragon Mask. Okay, I don't have that. And I also don't have this House Scarf, so 2 uniques. I'll take it. I mean, they're not worth much, but uniques are uniques, man.
Stamina.
Alright, second 3-man drop. Okay, you know what? Pretty good. It's not mine. I'll take the split. Start making some money back from my main, Kurt. Alright, well, as you can see in the chat, I did pass 190 KC. I totally forgot to record it. Trying out the Void setup again. Honestly, still not a fan of it. But I don't have any more time for clips this week. I'll give a brief explanation in the outro. But if you guys don't want to hear about it, then you can skip past it. Alright, so these are the uniques that we've had from TOB so far. These are the 4 here, and then the 2 dupes. 190 KC, that's pretty damn good to have 6 drops already, especially 4 uniques in that 6 drops. I'm pretty happy with that. Overall, it seems like TOB is going to be pretty decent luck for me, at least, you know, as far as we've gotten here. And I want to address something that people ask me all the time. Why don't I drop over duplicates? There's a couple reasons. One, it's really easy to make money on a main, and if I ever get to a point where I can't split something out, which I'm not in a situation currently, even if I get a scythe, I can afford to split that out. If I get like a scythe and then a second scythe, I would probably drop over the second scythe just because of how inflated the GP is right now. But I like being able to open my bank and see stuff like this, you know, see 2 tormented bracelets, 2 rapiers, a bunch of extra armor pieces, the extra VCP, because then I can like look back on it and see how much I've worked for every single drop that I've had, if that makes sense. Maybe that's just a personal thing, but I don't know. I really enjoy it for that reason anyway. So, to just answer that question. A quick brief explanation here. You guys can skip this if you want. I'm going to make a ramble video about this at some point in the near future where I'll go way more into detail. But this video was kind of short, and the next couple weeks' videos might be kind of short, as well as that video that I have been working on. I've kind of postponed, like my side project. I've kind of postponed because currently I am going through a lot of stuff. Like my wedding is actually, from the time you guys see this video, is in about 3 weeks or less than 3 weeks. And then there's a bunch of IRL stuff that's all just popping up, and I'm going to make a video explaining it and giving you guys just a big life update pretty soon. But that's just the basic explanation. Obviously, weddings take a lot of time and focus, so yeah. And that's pretty much all I got for this week. So, like I said, I'll make a random video on that stuff, so don't worry about it too much. If you guys did enjoy this video, regardless, I'd appreciate if you guys could drop a like. You guys have been killing it the past 2 videos, and I really do appreciate that. And I know nobody likes hearing people ask for likes, and if you don't want to like the video because you didn't like it, then don't. But if you enjoyed it, then leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, hit the bell below, and if you feel like supporting, feel free to consider checking me out on Twitch, Patreon, or you can become a YouTube sponsor, which they're changing the name of soon, but who cares? It's the same thing no matter what they call it. And I will see you guys next week with another progress video with, if the trend continues, another TOB unique.
You like a